everybody, Happy New Year, and I think everybody knows that the best way to start a new year is with a book haul. So even though it's only January 23rd, I have acquired 20 books. I know. In my defense, one book was for school, one was a new release, I went to a used bookstore, and one thing was on sale, and I discovered BookOutlet. It was a dangerous mistake. If you don't have BookOutlet, don't get one because your wallet will be crying at you and your TBR will be yelling at you. Okay, so for the unboxing portion of this video, that's going to be my BookOutlet order. And I'd never done an unboxing, so what I did was before I started this video, I opened the box like with scissors. I did not look inside because that'd be cheating for you guys. I've been waiting for over a week and I don't know how I'm able to sit here right now not dying, but I went ahead and opened it because I knew that if I couldn't get it open, I'd just be sitting here, couldn't get it open, but it was easy to open, but I did not look inside, so what I see first will be what you guys see. So let's just get on with the book haul, shall we? So the first book that I bought this year was Ensnared by A.G. Howard, and this is book 3 to the Splinter trilogy. And this is a really awesome, not really Alice in Wonderland retelling, more of a Alice in Wonderland continuation. And it's really, really, really awesome. I'm actually currently reading this. Whenever I went and got it, I started it, but I started to get really slumpy because it was depressing me because I knew this was the last book in the series, and I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm already in a slump and I'm about to finish a beloved series. Why? I highly recommend this series. First book is Splinter, like I said. Second one, Unhinged, is even better. Please look at this cover. Look at it. I personally like the second one the best because the guy on the cover is my favorite character in that book and purple's my favorite color, but this is so pretty. Look at it. So I'm very much enjoying this one so far and I highly recommend that you start it if you like Alice in Wonderland or just want to read it because it's good. The next book I bought this month was Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, and I had to read this for my pre-AP English 1 class. And other than The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, this is my favorite book that I've had to read for school. I'm friends or acquaintances with a lot of people that work in Barnes & Noble, and whenever I asked if they had this book, the lady who was walking me, I said, be honest. Am I going to be able to stand this? Because I just don't do very well with required reading because most of the time, they're boring. And she's like, it was okay. It wasn't that bad. I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I planned on doing a review, and then I didn't. That's definitely that. But I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. Other than The Outsiders, like I said, this is my favorite book that I've ever had to read for school for required reading. Highly recommend this if you're not a very good classic person. This went by very quick, obviously, because it's tiny, very meaningful, lots of tabs I got. I love this book. Now, the next set of books I think I got 4. I went with Megan to our used bookstore, and I got 4 books there for the total of, like, $25, and like, some of them are, like, one was hardback, and they're just in great condition, used, but still good. And the first book I picked up, I almost died when I saw the spine, is Ruby Red by Kristen Gear. It's so pretty in person. It is so pretty. All the clockwork, and just, I'm like, ooh, it's touchy-feely. I didn't know that. Oh, that girl's really pretty. I wish I was pretty. Okay, so anyway, I am really excited for this because Sasha from Bookutopia has been loving this, and I know it just everybody worships Ruby Red and Emerald Green and Sapphire Blue, even though that's in the wrong order of how I just pronounced it, but still, I'm so excited to read this. I don't know why I haven't, but by now, after my BookOutlet order, I have 74 books on my TBR. 74! It's not okay. Then the next thing I got while I was there is The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Bedore? And I saw it and I almost had a heart attack because recently I had gone to Barnes & Noble and I was about to buy this because it's an Alice in Wonderland retelling and I love Alice in Wonderland and I was gonna buy it and then I saw it there for like $3.50 in almost perfect condition. I was so glad I didn't buy it for full price. I'm really digging this cover, but the spine is what's really, it's so very pretty. Very, very, very excited to read this as an Alice in Wonderland lover. The next thing I found, which I almost had an aneurysm, was Chasing Brooklyn by Lisa Schroeder because I love Lisa Schroeder. Whitney from Whitney Novels is the one who introduced me to her. Thank you, Whitney. And I agreed with her on her rating. She gave it 3 or 3.5 stars. I gave it 4. But it's just very, very, very similar to Lisa's, I don't know if it was her first book or not, but it was I Heart You, You Haunt Me. Very, very, very similar. Still good though, because I loved I Heart You, You Haunt Me, and this was almost the exact same plot. So I think that's why I was a little bit iffy on it, but it was still very, very good because I liked I Heart You, You Haunt Me, and if you're a Lisa Schroeder fan, I'd like it. I think you like it in verse. I love Lisa Schroeder now. She's literally got me into that. And the last book that I got at that store was Angel Fall by Susan E. I started this because I was in a ridiculously bad slump and it was really fast paced and I had trouble putting it down. But I actually think I was just waiting to get another book like from a library or my friend was borrowing something. I don't even really know why I started this. I'm so excited to come back to this and I know that whenever I'm in a slump, this is what I'm going to come to because as I was starting it, I could almost not put it down. I was just had so many other things that I needed to read. But I'm very excited to read this and everybody loves it. So, yes. Then, while I was waiting for my book outlet order, I was so depressed because I'm like, where's my book outlet order? So I go to Barnes & Noble. I was on a book buying ban, but you know, like, forget book buying bans. Like, that's not even a thing anymore. I saw this sign that said, buy 2, get 1 free. And I was like, sounds legit. And it was in Barnes & Noble Classics. And I was like, oh, but classics are normally, even for paperback, classics are normally about $14 or $15 just because the binding is really expensive and because they've been passed down so long. That's why classics are really expensive. My mom used to be an English teacher and she told me that and I thought that was pretty interesting. But then I picked one of them that I was interested up in and looked at the price. It's a Barnes & Noble Classic. It was $6.95. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can get 2 Barnes & Noble Classics for like $12 or $13 and then another one free. So I picked up 3 Barnes & Noble Classics. The first one was Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Everybody seems to really like this. I'm aware that it's a beautiful story and I'm really excited to read it because it's pretty thin. You know, I don't want to just rush through it because a classic, you can't rush through a classic. It's a classic. And the next one that I bought is The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Other Stories by Robert Louis Stevenson. And I was really excited to grab this one because this is referenced a lot in pop culture today. And I'm excited to see what that is about. And then the one I got for free was A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. My older brother is reading this right now. And, you know, this is just one of those books that you, like, have to read or else, like, you're not a person or something. I don't know. Plus, it has a nice cover. These all have really nice covers. They're very soft. So now the part, I don't know if you noticed, but I tried to speed through that because I really want to get to the unboxing. Oh my gosh, is my address on this? Okay, no. Okay, I bought 11 books from BookOutlet. And here's my first ever unboxing. Are we ready? Oh, it's all so pretty. Oh my god, that's an awful lot of paper. Hi guys. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing is The Madman's Daughter by, who is this by? Megan Shepherd. And I was really excited to see this because I know Sasha from, oh gosh, what's her face? I cannot say her name today. Sasha from A Book Utopia. She's really loving it and just, that's beautiful. And I've wanted to read it for a while, but I couldn't make myself buy it like in real price because like, why would you do that? And then I got this one. It was a scratch and dent copy, which I was a little bit afraid to do that. I was a little bit afraid to buy it because I was afraid that maybe it was going to be in bad condition, but it's not. The corner's just a little bit bent right there, but when not that, that's just an extras thing, but just a little bit. But guys, oh my gosh, unboxings are so exciting. I've never done this before. The next book I'm seeing is This Song Will Save Your Life by Layla Sales. And oh my gosh, this is pretty. Oh my goodness, this is pretty. I am loving this cover. It's so much pretty in person. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Look how little that thing is. I did not expect it to be that small. I didn't give any synopsises. Oh well, I don't really care. But yeah, there's this. I think Maureen Keevy just finished this. I'm friends with her on Goodreads, and I'm pretty sure she finished that. So, and she liked it, so I'm excited to read that. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting! The next thing I got was I Kill the Mockingbird by Paul Acampora. And at first, I was intrigued at this in my bookstore, Barnes & Noble, because I wasn't a huge fan of To Kill a Mockingbird. So I thought it was going to be like a parody, and I thought it was going to be kind of funny to be making fun of it because I wasn't a huge fan of it. But then I realized it actually sounds really cool. It's about these kids who like find out that, To Kill a Mockingbird is on their summer reading list, and they're like, and everybody's upset except for the small group of kids who are like really excited, so they try to get everybody like hopped up or something. I like promoting books. Sounds good. It's tiny. This is awesome. Okay, I need to stop. I'm freaking out. Oh my gosh, The next book I bought was Maybe One Day by Melissa Cantor, which I think is another Cancer book, and I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, because Cancer on their stars. Gus! But I'm very excited to read this one, because I don't think this is a romance story. I believe this is about best friends, and I love my friends, and I think this one's going to be really, really tragic, just because it is about best friends. I can't imagine losing any of my friends. That'd be so horrible. Yes! Okay, this is the one I think I was most excited about, and it's called The Weight of Water by Sarah Crossman. It's a little bit shorter than I expected, but that's okay. I've never heard of this book, but I saw it on BookOutlet. I saw it on BookOutlet, but I saw the cover, and I thought it was really pretty, so I clicked on it. And it turns out it's in verse. Sounds really cool, and just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this one. It's in verse. I could read it like now. Why am I keep filming this? I could read it now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, the next thing I got, Anya's Ghost by Vera Brosco. And I've never read a graphic novel, and I'm so excited because this is beautiful. Purple's my favorite color, and it's all in grayish and purple ski. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. I'm so excited. I forgot about some of these that I ordered. Holy crap! Okay. Then I bought Taming the Star Runner by Essie Hinton, and I was really excited to see this because you guys know that I love Essie Hinton. I love The Outsiders and Rumblefish, and just, oh my goodness, this is a beautiful cover too. I love all of her covers. I'm gonna die. I'm so excited. I just gotta keep going. There's so many in here. Oh my gosh. Now I got Falling for You by Lisa Schroeder, which isn't in verse. Oh, wait. Is this in verse? A few pages looked like they were in verse. They're not, though. But oh well. I'm really excited to read this because you guys know that I love Lisa Schroeder, and I'm excited to see how different her real books are from her... Why do I keep saying that? From her verse books. So that's going to be exciting to, you know, try something a little bit new. Oh my gosh. Because then the next book I'm seeing here is All Our Pretty Songs by Sarah McCary, which, please look at this. Is that not the prettiest thing you've ever seen? And I know I try not to cover by, even though I completely admit that I do. I do cover by, but I try not to. But this actually sounds really cool. It has a lot to do with music, and I like music, so I'm actually really interested to see where that goes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, when I saw this, I was so excited. It's Something Real by Heather Demetrius, and I bought this because I saw Christine hauled it, and she said that all she saw was the spine and was like really intrigued, and then it has like all these TVs, and you're like, wait a minute, I want to know what that's about. And I mean, I definitely do, so I bought it because I trust Christine, and Christine is awesome, so that's that. And the last one, which, oh my goodness, Eve and Adam by Michael Grant and Catherine Applegate, which has a really nice cover, and this is like a science fiction, I guess, retelling, because, I mean, Adam and Eve in the Bible. I'm actually really excited to get to this because it sounds really interesting. You know, I love the Adam and Eve story. That's probably my favorite book in the Bible is probably Genesis. I love it so much. And I'm excited to see how, like, a retelling kind of differs from it, but I hope it isn't, like, ridiculous. Like, I don't know. Just, oh my gosh, guys, I forgot about like half of those books that I ordered whenever I saw them in the box. It's just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So thank you guys for sharing my first unboxing with me, and tell me down below if you liked any of these books, and, you know, just comment. That's what the comment section's for. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.